Welcome. Division 3, Round 5, Imola. Today you're with me, Martin, and we are new head steward. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to announce this, but I am anyway, so fuck you, Soul Swipers. Madge. Welcome, Madge, to your first stream. It will be a clusterfuck, but it'll be a fun one, so I hope you enjoy it with me.
Yes, thank you, and I'm looking forward to commentate with you guys.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm sure you've seen our previous streams anyway, so you know we like to fuck smash. Right, okay then, hang on a minute. That is not PG friendly. That is not PG friendly. I will have to ban you. And for some reason I have no in-game sound. So if you'll bear with me a minute, I'm going to leave the party and I will rejoin back.
And it's
Okay,
on.
take your time.
Oh shit, he's back.
Fuck you. And we're back. Right, so let me get the standings up really quickly. Because I'm very ill prepared for this. I am building a Lego car. Right. There's a Williams out on track somewhere. We'll set aboard. The Williams of Yaxel's the first car on track, so we'll watch the first flying lap with him. Meanwhile, I will get the standings. Here we are. Division 3 standings as follows.
Frosty already in the wall.
Fuck
his
sake,
outlet.
Frosty. Frosty, you're supposed to be Division 1 champion, mate. Come on. So, Division 3. This is round 5. As it stands, Fan Vortex, who is not in attendance today, is currently leading the standings with 62 points as Yaxel begins his lap. Next you have Splats, 60 points, P2. The standings, very good start for him compared to last season. He will look to gain and extend the lead today if he can finish simply with 2 points. Followed by K Trivix, who is in attendance today, who is 6 points behind Splat, and Yaxel spun and he's found the wall very quickly. That's very unfortunate. Back to what I was saying. Sit up all with Splats for his flying up. Followed by K Trivix is the Toe. Both Haas cars making a mega start to the season. iFrosty, the reigning Division 1 champion, is in P5. So far, he'll want to make another impact on this division. Kwan Lee, the Don, and the Avatari is currently sat 6 in the standings. Yaxel, P7. As Slats gets a wobble on. Mad Gamer and Quick Killer, both of the Alfa Romeos, P8 and 9 equally. Good consistent start to the season for both of them. And F1 Flip brings up the rear and levels out the points to bring up the top 10. So I shall shut up and we'll finish this flying on board lap with Splat. Wow. 15.9 for Splats. That is not a bad time.
Wait, is Splat's still participating?
Super Splats is racing.
Oh, awesome, man. Love to see him perform. He's been trying so hard. Training.
Yeah, Soul Swipers is also here if you can't tell.
It's... no.
I did... No. Soul Swipers Ghost is here if you cannot tell.
Yes, accurate. Not playing any other game. No.
100% concentrated on this only.
Yes.
Because if he wasn't, that would be embarrassing for the league. I say that building a Lego Formula 1 car. So far, Splat, 3/10 in the lead. It's not too shabby at all. We'll go on to the best lap time. And so, in terms of people to watch today for me, it'll be the normal Splats, the Toe, Quick Killer as well. iFrosty's always loves to throw a spanner in the works. Division 3 at the moment is quite there are a few standouters, but as always there's some guys that come through and do make quite a good impact. 2 races. Quinale the Don has had 1 win. That's a very good start to the season. Splat has had 3 podiums out of 4 races. And Joe unfortunately missed out on another podium last week, I believe. So it's all to play for in the driver standings. And meanwhile, in the constructor standings, if I get the right channel open, Haas is on top with 102 points, starting to extend their lead against everyone. Followed by the AlphaTauris on 87 points. The Haas have got a nice 20-point lead there. The McLaren are hot on AlphaTauri's tail on maybe 87 points. I'll be wanting to close that gap and or get in front of them. Be very interesting to watch. I frost jam on that outlap. We'll finish with F1 Flip on F1 Flip's boxing. Big C's on the flying lap. And then Mercedes on 58 points, but Mossar is the only Mercedes driver attending today. Can he make a big impact on the championship? We will find out. Williams behind them on 4 points. Behind them by 4 points, sorry. And then Alfa Romeo, followed by Aston, who are 2 points behind. Ferrari, who are on 33, followed by Red Bull on 30 points. This Constructors' Championship so far starting a match out as in looking like every team, there's a 2-way battle for every spot with 2 teams going against each other. For example, Haas and McLaren on 80 points. Mercedes and Williams, both Merc-powered cars, on 58 and 54 points alike. And Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin on 47 and 46. And the Ferrari and Red Bull on 33 and 30. SP Yeaber says his game froze. That is not good. Yeaber, close the app. Restart the game. Saying that, Kajovic's just left. Uh-oh. This is not good. This cannot be good.
iFrosty currently starting his fastest lap attempt, but he's ghosted.
Hey, stranger. Introduce yourself, man.
Mossar reporting the same thing.
I think the lobby crashed.
Yeah, lobby's crashed. Jimmy, get your ass back here, boy. Jimmy, you are summoned.
How was summoned? Jimmy, come on, big boy.
Well, technical difficulties, folks. I do apologise, but it seems the lobby has crashed. So we will have to restart it because, yeah. Well then.
So,
we thought we were free of technical gremlins, and the lobby has fox smashed itself into not working.
do you
Thank
guys
you very
know
much,
that the
Codemasters.
game froze?
Yes,
Okay.
we're waiting on Jimmy the shit cunt to get back to us.
Alright.
Jimmy. Yeah, so just for the time being, I'm going to pause the stream, everyone. Just while we fix this stuff out, and I will restart it once we've found the issues and fixed it. yeah. Are you sure? Try now. Because
Were we all... We were... Wait,
I'm paused the stream.
we were talking like, how much? 20 minutes for nothing?
I think we've just been punked by Jaeber.
But anyway, for now, 3 weeks is on his first lap, already third one. He's looking to set into the 15th, by the looks of it.
Oh, he gets a wobble on there. But he's already done 2 laps on those soft tires. That's not the smart choice around here.
Yeah, especially because the softs last around, I don't know, around 10 laps. It depends when you pit, for 2 pit stop strategy or for 1.
It just seems like a bad choice around here because that never seems to work. Because this is a high, what's the word?
And 3 weeks sets the new provisional pole with 15.8.
Oh no, they
okay. With a pretty big mistake, so we can see even improvement on this lap.
I would keep an eye out on Super Splat when he comes round, because he will be a man who wants to beat that time. He has not been out yet. But this
he
is
will fuck smash him.
F1 flip with a 15.974. So
guys, see ya.
See you later, man. The truck's definitely starting to warm up, which is a positive thing for our drivers.
Yeah, the track evolution. Sorry, you can tell.
Yeah, I'm sure the track evolution around here is just
insane.
It is unbelievable.
Especially in short qualifying, you don't get that big of the big grip difference in full quali. I think the short qualifying gets the biggest difference between the. That's a bit wide from Philip, but he's probably going to the pits. So where's the big guy from which we expect great lap times?
Splat's P8, he's still in the pits. I think he's going to be... Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, he's in the pits. I think he's going to fancy himself, keeping himself a set of soft tyres in the bank. Not always the worst idea. Yellow flag, I think it's the car going slowly. Yeah, I think Sky Ripper, he's out of fuel, in low fuel mode. Yeah. SPA was on the flyer.
Yeah, let's hope he will not block any of the drivers behind him, which would not be ideal.
Oh, yeah, but invalidates there. It looked very nice from where I was sat there, I mustn't lie. Keep an eye on the toe as well. The toe, he has his good days and his bad days, but he's quite quick he's a quite quick driver for Division 3, so he's a man to keep an eye out for. Down into turn 1, downshifts from 8th to 4th, up to 5th, 6th, and he wants to stay in 7th to get the optimal pace out of this corner. And he does so, downshifted once, he downshifted twice, and then downshifted once at the right-hander. Up to 6th, but down to 3. And then back up the hill, back on the power, he's invalidated his lap. Well then. This guy's in the invalidations. Skyrapper's taking the scenic route.
And Joe, with his pretty strange strategy, going on the mediates for the last part of qualifying, looks like it. Top 3 guys still in the pits, waiting for the track evolution to kick.
Super Splats coming out the box finally. I wonder if he's going to do 2 push laps. I wish we could see things like fuel consumption and whatnot, because it'd be very interesting to see what type of plans they run.
Yeah, around this track, I hope no drivers is listening to me, but on this track you actually lose a lot of fuel per lap. I think it's 0.04 per lap, which is pretty good, pretty big. I think only France has bigger spending on fuel with 0.05. So, but you need to take in consideration also safety cars. Maybe there will be a lot of safety cars with these gravel traps, and this circuit is known for having low grip.
Yeah, there's safety cars around here are I don't want to say inevitable, but their likelihood of coming out is ridiculously high. Like, it is quite a high chance of yourself getting a safety car around here, so you might want to do it.
Joey retired before the of the exit of the last corner.
I think he might have spun. I can't see.
We have a spinner just in the middle of sector 1 and sector 2.
Yeah, Bigsy. We have another spin.
So let's take a look at this Spix's lap. Sorry, I cannot pronounce his name.
It's Splats.
Splats.
He's in 8th, down to 7th, down 4 gears there. Oh, you want them to go down 3 gears instead of around there. Save you fuel, tyre wear, and keep your cornering speed quite high. Back up to the top of the hill, I would keep it in 7th gear as well. Yeah, but he goes to 8th, downshifts 3 times in the 5th gear. Run down the hill. You've got to stick it to his right hander and hope it sticks with you. It does. He gets a bit of a slide.
Curb.
Catches the slide. Frosty retired and looks like on the second chicane. Goes over those chicanes quite quickly. Quite nicely even. Downshift, all over that curve. Don't run too wide. Does exactly what I do. Down to 3rd, back up to 4th. DRS wide open, hug the wall. P5. Respectable
P5.
lap. There's more time there, I feel. And I wonder if he's going to go for 2 push. I think he might be going for 2 push laps.
No,
Nope, he's slowed up.
I think that a lot of time was spent in the first two corners because like his rear was not sticking to the road properly.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have Trivix on his best hot lap.
On pole. I missed the toe.
Yeah, he set it.
We'll set on board with K Trivix. Again, as he comes up here, he sticks in the 3rd gear. Flies up the hill. Will he go into 8th as well? Will he stayed in the 7th? Well, look, yep. Downshift once. Ooh. It's a bit unorthodox.
It depends a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's alright. It's always fun watching Hot Lap around here as he sets a purple sector 2. He's up by 4/10 at the moment.
That would put him 50.4, I think.
Yes, that is quite an exuberant lap at the moment. One more call. He gets a big slide on. Yeah. How much is that going to affect his time?
Oh, quite a lot. Lost 5/10.
Yeah. Does he have enough in the fuel tank to go for 2 push laps?
Around this track, it's not. The problem is not fuel around this track, it's the RS, because you spend it all on your first push lap. Yeah. But the hyperactive went for the provisional pole position and looks like he's gonna take it with 15.7. Actually, only 14,000 separating the first and second guy today.
Wow, that's a good lap. I'm going to stick it on board with K Trivix here as he looks like he is going for the second push lap. Ooh. Push lap. His rear light is blinking, but he's still got ERS in the tank. There's nowhere around this lap on a push lap you can save ERS. As he sets another purple sector 2. Ooh, it's going to be close. He is sat on the very edge of no ERS. He just absolutely throws it down the straight. What's the time going to be? 1:15.65 now. Good enough for pole, but I wonder, will that compromise his race strategy a little bit now that he's had to put those tyres on? I think the answer might be yes.
Yeah, like he did 2 push laps back to back, and plus his AI is gonna race at least 2 or 3 laps around this track. Because like the AI, when you finish the session, it's kind of stupid. Instead of going into the pits on your first lap, it's just go around and do laps. So today's pole position got Trivix with 15.6, second place, Hyperactive less than a 10 behind. Then we have the Toby, sorry, I cannot.
Oh,
the
call him. Yeah, the toe. Yeah.
So he finished only 14 thousandths behind Hyperactive. It was really close for second place. We have Asa the boss, F1 Philip, SP Jabor, Jaxi speaks. My pronunciations
No,
are really
that's
bad.
alright. No, some of the names do get me as well.
And Moza is rounding up the best top 10 for today. So let's see what. So let's see our drivers. What can do they in today's race, and let's see about the strategies. Some drivers did a lot more laps on their tires where they are gonna start on.
I don't know, it's going to be a tasty race, whatever happens, but first off, formation lap.
Yeah, of course. Let's just hope that there will not be any collision under the formation lap. I already saw a lot of them.
Not be a very good start for anybody.
Yeah. And did you know that pole position around this track is not pretty helpful, actually?
No,
it's a long run until the turn 1, and especially your car is not positioned in the right way. You need to turn slightly to the right when you accelerate, which can actually sometimes compromise you.
Unfortunately, I am very familiar with that pole position this year. Another league race, I got pole, and yeah, caused some issues off the line, but...
Oh, Joey.
Oh. No. Joey,
commentator's curse.
Yeah. Joey the idiot.
For the next race, we need to stay quiet. We'll
just close our mouths.
So drivers coming around the track, just warning their tires, and there the toe is going a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter on the formation lap. So two guys were already disqualified at the start, so their tires are gonna be pretty much dead, we could say.
I mean, in reality, you can warm them quite quickly round here, so they may be in luck if they stay where they are at the back and just warm their tires up and let carnage ensue at turn 1. They should be fine.
Luckily they are at the back, yes, but the problem would be if the drivers who would get disqualified would be at the start, so they would be pretty slower than everybody else, which could create some carnage.
Yeah.
Luckily that didn't happen.
Quickly before the race starts, your top 3 predictions for the race?
I actually don't know. I never, if I'm honest, in this league I'm already for 2 months and 2 months I think, and I have never watched a single stream.
Oh.
I was always concentrating on only like job of investigator, never like a fan. But let's say a little bit bold. Let's say the guy from P8 Splats.
Yeah.
Can you correct me again, please? Splats. Sorry, Splats, if you're gonna rewatch this, but I'm really not good. Let's say Splats from P8 to maybe even P1. Trivix, I would say, falls down to P3 and Hyperactive to P2.
That's gonna be.
And your predictions?
The Toe, Asa, and Trivix. That's 5 lights. And we are away here. K Trivix, of course, gets that P1 start, of course. Hyperactive DJ and K Trivix going wheel to wheel there. I don't think there's any contact in the back at the moment. Nice and clean for the start. K Trivix leads into turn 1, followed by DJ. Asa gets the move done on toe, but I'm sure they'll be scrapping it out. Yes, Asa and Toa side by side going into the next chicane. Ooh. I think a bit of wing damage just occurred somewhere in the back there. I saw someone's front wing go a bit AWOL. So far so good, looks clean enough, which is what we love to see.
Yeah, actually I'm impressed. Even Division 1 or Division 2 didn't have such a great start. There was always a carnage this week.
Yeah, Division 1. I got caught up in the carnage, unfortunately, and I ended up DNFing on lap 1, turn 1. But
yeah,
I mean,
really unfortunate.
in terms of the start from these guys, exceptional.
So let's see, can you check on which tires everybody is?
Yes, I can. So
only 3 guys on mediums, looks like it.
So Bigsy be playing the long game. I mean, if he holds out for a safety car, he could do a one-stopper. Not advisable because I believe who was it? Somebody suffered an issue on Wednesday where their tyres. Dylan. It was Dylan F1 who suffered tyre explosion and DNF'd. Unfortunately, I think he was 18 laps into a medium stint in his tyres, just gave up on life, which was unfortunate.
That's really strange for mediums.
Yeah, I know. 2 pitters already. Go ahead.
So, SBJ Burr and Sky Reaper.
I Frosty as well. I wonder if they were some of the front wings I saw coming off at the start. Many angry American noises will be happening from that man.
Already some penalties. F1 Philip already got a penalty.
Yeah, we saw a few comments from the Div 3 drivers earlier on, ready to race at time penalty circuit. So I wonder how many we are going to get.
Yeah, some drivers were already scared if they are gonna get disqualified because of the penalties.
I think it was it this league that I saw someone get disqualified? Oh no, it was the... I have seen somebody get disqualified in a league race from time penalties.
Yeah, it can happen, especially on the tracks like this, where the track limits are really hard to come by. So, let's see. For now, all of the medium runners fell out of the P9, so everybody in this inside of the from P1 to P9 is on softs and everybody else is on mediums. Chudivix looks like he's getting away a little bit, which could be expected because he was a pole sitter.
All commentators curse. Commentators curse.
Oh my, sorry. He's my buddy from Slovenia actually. Oh,
is he?
He's gonna be angry. Yeah.
Oh. Many angry and
that brought a
Slovenian
virtual
noises.
safety car.
A virtual safety. Ooh. The guys in the back will not be happy about that.
Oh no, Joe got drive through for speeding under the VSC.
Joey, you idiot.
Yeah, pretty
you
much.
Idiot, Joey.
Oh, pretty much everybody with softs are pitting. Oh, who's that? F1 Philip took the risk. And Quanel as well.
It is a big risk, but it can pay off in absolute dividends.
Like, take a look at what's that? Big A. He's already third on our mediums. That can be really good.
Yeah, this is a very good.
Oh, Philip.
Very good for him.
What are those driving standards?
What on God's green earth?
Maybe the game is
the game.
glitching.
I was gonna say that used to be an issue where you would start and the game would kind of just go, yo, slow down, even though you're already going quite slow.
Yeah, I know. The Codemasters really need to get their hands on this game and fix it as soon as possible.
Yeah, hopefully next year, now that EA are probably going to invest more money in the game.
Yeah, it was already like for this game, but the partnership was made maybe 2 or 1 months before the release, so they did not had any effect on it. They just like put their logo on the start page, and that's it. But for the next game, I hope we can expect something more.
Well, it is EA, so I don't want to sound mean, but I wouldn't expect much.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared as well. Oh, somebody retired. Joe.
Well, Joey can now come and commentate with us, so you know.
That would be
Welcome
great.
to Joey the Bump.
So let's take a look. First and second guy are on 4 laps old softs. The guy behind is Big A. He's on 4 lap old mediums, which was a great strategy to congratulate him, because he was where down in P10 before the VSC.
I believe so, yeah.
Then we have another, pretty much everybody behind, pitted under the VSC, but the difference is only in tire compound. The guy in P4 on softs, then a lot of guys from P5 to P8, if I can read that correctly, is on mediums. Moza is on hards, which is P9, and down from P10 onwards is again mediums, and we have a yellow flag.
I believe that is Mozart, as you spoke. He's on the hards. Those hards are incredibly hard to get heated. If
Mate,
you can't get them heated, you are screwed.
I already screwed 3 guys up.
The curse of the commentator is just emphasised by about 20 times because of you, Maj.
F1 Philip for stops, which is pretty early for softs.
A drive-through penalty was serving, I believe.
Oh yeah, oh sorry, I already forgot about that. So Quanella has 2 seconds of advantage over the guy in P2, and together it has 13, nearly 14 seconds of advantage of guy in P3, which is in really strong position actually. Spax. So sorry, I cannot pronounce it.
No, that's alright, man. Don't worry about it.
He's already picked a 3 seconds penalty, so pretty much half of the grid already has penalties.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. At this stage in the race, nobody wants that, but it's just something that unfortunately happened.
But we are already nearly in 5th of the race, so it's coming quite quickly through. So because our previous stream, we don't even have to talk about anything right now, so we can go over the standings again. Can I talk through it?
Yes, you may.
I need to just find the right channel for it.
Constructors 3 and Drivers 3. The B and 1
Yes.
B top channels.
Sorry for everybody who I'm gonna pronounce the name wrong, but here we go. The guy in P1 is currently Fem Vortex. He already got 2 wins this season, which is pretty impressive in only 3 race starts. He also got 1 fastest lap. The next one is Splat. Oh, sorry. He already got 1 second place and no, he already got
F1
2
Flip
second
has
places.
retired from the race. Sorry to interrupt you. F1 Flip has retired.
Yeah, that's more important. So maybe another safety car or VSC.
I do not think so.
Yeah, but he crashed in pretty dangerous position. Yeah, it's...
This is... the
kinda
Code Masters.
Yeah, kinda giving George Russell vibes from 2020.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. So, looks like there will be no safety cars, which is kinda unfortunate because the field is spread out a lot. So no exciting exciting moments for now, but we hope it's gonna change soon.
I definitely do hope.
Like Division 1, the race where you just screamed the whole way. It was happening so much at the start.
That'd be your colleague Splat. Screamed all the way.
So Splat has the fastest Sector 3 with the 26.1.
Wait, did we already set for fastest lap? Was that the moment before I asked?
Fastest lap is in hands of AC the boss.
Yes, with 17.9 and Yaxi picking another 3 seconds penalty.
This is just going to be seeing how many penalties people can get over the course of a race. How to get a penalty 101.
For now, Cornell is still leading. It's already lap 9, so he will start to think about the pit strategy now. Behind him, Big C. He is on medium, so he can go for one stop, or actually he can go for aggressive two stop, which maybe would be better.
Yeah, I would prefer the aggressive 2-stop round here. It just seems to be a smarter option.
Yeah, but the problem with that is like that you need to push a lot, so you always go to the limit, which means a lot more warnings and eventually time penalties.
So ASA the boss just set a lap like 1:17.906. That's quite fast.
Yeah, that's pretty fast for the race. Especially looking that the quali lap was 15 point something, I think it was mid 15, so only 2 seconds and a little bit more, which is pretty good for a race. Taking in consideration also it's still on high fuel. The driver still need to complete more than 22 laps.
When you were saying that, I see a lot of warnings for cutting corners. So expect more penalties.
Yeah, we can expect it more because we are only in the third of the race for now. So, guys, how much we are betting? How many drivers are not gonna get a penalty, if even any?
Probably about 1 or 2 drivers won't get a penalty is my best guess.
I'm actually guessing for maybe a maximum of 1 driver.
Wow. You should have faith in your fellow racers.
Yeah, let's say I don't have any good sportsmanship. So for now...
The window has opened.
Yeah, for now there isn't happening much. I don't think we even saw a single overtake, like only on the start there were some, but not even that many. Everybody pretty much set it in their own rhythm, so...
It's just going to be a matter of who blinks first and who spins first.
Pretty much, yeah, and who can gather the less penalties as possible.
I think Hyperactive DJ might be trying to close that gap, or is closing the gap on Asta the Boss by the looks of it. That gap is coming down by about a 10th every corner. Well, it was. It's not gone back up again.
Yeah, Asta the Boss he pitted under the VSC for new softs, but still, around lap 6 or 7 there is a crossover period between mediums and softs, so I would expect him to start to drop off a little bit. But Quinel in P1, he's still on his softs where he started on them, and he's doing really great.
He's maintained a very nice gap. I wonder at what point is he gonna blink, because it looks like Big C's medium tyres are now starting to come into favour with him.
Yeah, especially in the testing. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it because I didn't race a single race, but I have done a lot of testing with these drivers, and until the lap 11, the softs can last, but like in lap 12 and 13, they really drop off like dramatically.
Yeah,
so I'm expecting him to.
I'm watching the delta times through the corners, and it's starting to get a little bit more close now.
Yeah, Big C already gained how much? 7/10 on this lap.
Yeah, it is. The man's moving at a rate of knots.
Big C really looking for one stop strategy. He has a lot of chance.
I would not like to do a one stop strategy around here.
Yeah, but I was talking. Sorry for interrupting, but I was talking with one driver. Actually, Litz, he has done, I think, I don't know how many stops, but when he said that he went on the hards and the hards felt amazing, that the mediums were the less preferred tire around here because of tire temperature.
Really?
Yeah, he said that hards even had fastest lap times than mediums, like after the lap 5, because hards are interesting tire. When you pit for them, so when they are really fresh, they are not in their prime. They are getting faster and faster until like 40%, and after 50% they are just start to drop off a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was Div 2 where we saw people, Div 2 people were trying to hards, and one guy made it work and one guy absolutely dropped it.
Yeah, and this game is really interesting. A lot of bugs, a lot of, I don't know, like sometimes it just surprises us. And in one league where I'm racing, DPR is Balkan League, and there was like a rivalry between two brothers. One brother went for the mediums around France, which is really Quanel pitting.
Mediums are a good tyre around France, but the hard tyres are even better around France.
Yeah,
it is.
But listen to this. They both pitted on lap 7 or 8 from softs. One went for mediums, one went for hards. The guy on the last lap, the guy who pitted on hards got a puncher. The guy who pitted on mediums went the whole way without any problems.
That's just the general BS of the game, though, as well.
Yeah, because like on this game, how do you get a puncher? I think it's like when your tires are 65 or 75% and over, there is a slight chance that you get a puncher. Like every set of tires has a percentage. When they get on that percentage, they get a puncher. It's all calculated by a computer, so you never know when it's gonna happen, and you cannot do anything over it. You can save as much as you want tires. You can, I don't know, race as slow with them, but when you get to this percentage, you're gonna get a puncher.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, in theory it makes sense that the hard tires would last longer, but it's just the sheer genius that is Codemasters that don't understand. But I think today the medium tires will be the preferred tires with the Div 3 guys, because not many of them will want to take such a big risk moving on to those tires.
Yeah, it's kind of expected. And Big Z, he didn't pit yet, but he's catching Moza. So only half a sector back, so maybe we are on half race distance, pretty much. Maybe we will see some left cars.
Yeah, but Moza's yet to box as well, isn't he?
Nah, Moza already boxed. He went on hards and he pitted on mediums now.
Oh, yes.
So guys, I can actually tell you that the number 1, Big C, he has won 11 places so far.
Yeah, insane.
Then the second, the hyperactive guy, he has the fastest sector 1 of all. Then again, let me look at the stops.
Joey the Bum coming out with all the facts here.
Yeah, I do. Pixie didn't stop yet, so he has to stop and lose his place.
Yeah, I think as well as Big C, he needs to stop again, I think. F1 Philip left the session. He stayed quite long with the fact that he already crashed some laps before that.
And I've just realised quickly, boys, that the toe was the overtake between Yaxo and Asa. They're both the William boys. I wonder if there might be some team games occurring down there. And
yeah,
then as well as that, the Splats and Joe are also quite close together now in terms of stops. Both of them have stopped, so I wonder if the toe will get there, if Joe will be let through by Splats.
It will be interesting to see. I bet that some teammates communicate between the races, during the races. I'm sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead. I know that Splats and Joe, or the toe, communicate through the race. Yeah, look, Splats slowed up to give him DRS. Yeah, definitely some team games occurring there.
Yeah,
Big
but he
C's now
slowed down way too much.
Yeah.
He slowed way too much. He just lost time for both of them. Yeah, like I'm also the guy who prefers to chat with your teammate during the race, even if I just complain. Like I'm not on the worst, but some drivers don't like that. Some want to really concentrate 100% into their races, which is pretty hard to do. Because like for now there are a lot of gaps. Actually, I think there are Williams, some blue cars who are quite close. Yeah, Big C
yes,
just came
Williams,
out of the pit. So Big C going for the one-stop strategy. And as a boss, he went for the mediums as well. But it's strange. As a boss really caught him. He was like Big C was 4 seconds ahead of him. For the pit stops.
As the boss has got some decent pace on him when he wants to push. So it'd be interesting to see. Ooh, gets it close to him.
Yeah, he's on mediums. He should wait for his chance over the area zone. Yellow flag sector 2. Who is that? EXL.
Virtual safety car.
Let's not forget about Cornelity Don. He has the fastest lap.
Yeah, he has it, but
both of the Haas cars have box. Sorry to interrupt, but they're both in the pits.
Oh, that's some double stacking.
I know the double stack works, but it doesn't work that well.
Yeah, but they fixed it locally, and they fixed it. Codemasters at least did something on this game. Before that was like the guy behind lost 5 to 7 seconds. Now it loses around 3 to 4, which is a massive improvement. So double stacking is actually an option now.
Now those two can go to the end. 14 laps on mediums is a very doable pace.
Yeah, and that's the problem for Big Z. Like his cards are gonna get faster and faster, but the problem will be Sabas drive through.
That's
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Commentators cuss again.
Man's just gonna get kicked off the commentating team for jinxing people too much.
I already jinxed like 4 people.
Yeah. Well, it was nice having you on the commentary team for 1 week.
Yeah. For 1 race.
Yeah.
So the guys who stopped like 2 times already, they are ASA the boss and Hyperactive DJ, Splash as well, the Toe as well, and Jaber, Mozart, Yaxel and Frosty. They all pitted 2 times now.
it will be interesting to see if the new fresh tires are gonna do them any favor. It should be the case, but they will see.
Should be the case, but it's Formula 1, and sometimes nothing's ever the case.
Yeah, F1 and plus Codemasters game.
Yeah.
So for
Combination
now,
of backups.
Quanel, Big Z and Hyperactive. The only guy who I predicted to get on the podium was Hyperactive, correctly?
Yeah.
So keep in mind, Cornell and Big C did just one stop yet.
Quanel, Big Z.
Skyripper as well, 16 laps on those medium tyres, so he'll be wanting a box in the next 3 laps maybe, whack on a set of softs and go to the end.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see we didn't see any safety cars, probably because of the low numbers, but still, 2 VSC. And Big Z going into the pits, maybe. But why? Maybe going for the new tires to change these awful cards, but still, he didn't got any drive-through. Or did he?
I think he did, because he's just missed his pit box.
Yeah, Big Z got a drive-through as well.
Well, see, there's a weird issue with the time delta in the Codemasters game, where you lose. Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, there's an issue at the moment where it'll tell you to speed up your delta, and then you will. Then all of a sudden you'll get a time penalty for doing so.
Yeah.
Which is just a pain in the arse, because obviously you're losing all that time, but in reality you'll be like 1,000th of a second off being off the neutral delta, and they'll be like, right, yeah, time penalty for you.
Yeah, this game really doesn't. It isn't like friendly to users.
No.
Especially online.
I don't think Codemasters know what friendly is. Is the good statement.
So Quanel looks in pretty marginal lead. This should be good to the end. So P1, if he doesn't screw it over, is going to him, I think. How many penalties actually he has?
I'll tell you now. 3 seconds.
Plus
so, yeah.
3.
Plus 3, so it should not be a problem for now.
Not at all.
Hyperactive already like comfortable P2, and maybe a battle for P3, but with Skyripper has 8 seconds of penalty, so.
Then again, they don't pit it just once, so his tires would be like going away.
Pretty.
Soon.
Yes, their like top 3 look really comfortable for now.
Yeah, I don't need to take a safety car to shake these guys up, I think.
Yeah, but it's only 11 drivers left, so the chances are even lower than at the start.
So their age of like the Dawn, they're 7 laps old. Hyperactive DJ, his tires are 4 laps old. The Toll, his tires are like 3 laps old, so he might be able to gain places.
Oh, somebody retired, Frosty. Sector 2, sector... Oh, what's that safety car?
Well,
there you go. Jinxed it again.
Is that 5th time?
I can't
You
help
asked
but
for
think.
it.
Yes.
Oh, funny. I think I'm gonna be the most hated guy in this league.
Well, to be fair, you could just start charging people money for your prediction to come true.
Yeah.
Or
like
I
which...
just...
Oh.
I don't want to say it because I'm gonna get fired then. Okay, so... This is gonna shake the field a little bit, and Quanel, don't forget, he got 3 seconds per time penalty, which can really screw him over right now.
Is he gonna box? He is gonna box.
Yeah, they need to box. Like softs can go easily to the end now, and there will be also a battle for fastest lap. So.
Okay, so 10 laps left. Predictions, top 3.
I'm not gonna make a single prediction.
Do it, do it, please do it.
Okay, Moza for P1.
That's because he's your friend?
Nah,
Then
because he's
2.
last. Like, we saw at the first lobby that Splats has quite a good pace, on softs at least, because he, in the first lobby, before we needed to restart the one, he was on provisional pole by quite a lot. So maybe he can gain some places.
Okay, so the last 10 laps are starting now. My top 3 would be the Toe as first, Splats second, and Jaber third.
No.
But Cornell the Don, yeah, he's there.
Wait, Splat stayed out.
Splax stayed out, but this is really gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
I think that the difference between new softs and new mediums is around 9/10.5. Plus, Splits already did 4 or 5 laps on this tire, so around 1 second, a little bit more, which is quite a lot on this track, especially because it's really grip dependent.
This is gonna be interesting.
So Splash has used tires and the Toe went for new ones, and in between them it's like 1.4 seconds, I believe.
It's gonna be really interesting, yeah. But
Gonna be a team fight.
The one thing that's not that great, at least for watching, is that the first 2 guys are on fresh softs, so they are gonna just pull away, and Splats is gonna like hold everybody behind.
Well, I can assure you that is not their strategy. They just want to win it.
Yeah, but like the pace difference is insane. Like they are gonna be maybe even more than 1.5 seconds away from P3 after 1 lap. At least I bet that.
Yeah, I got you. You're right.
So, okay, so let's take a look. It's Quanail, Hyperactive, Splats, SP Jaber, The Toe, Skyripa, Asa the Boss, Big Z, and Moza, wrapping the top 9, which are the only guys who stayed in this race with us.
Yeah, all the other guys DNF'd and yeah, they're just shit.
And half of the
Fuck's sake, Joey.
half of the grid I like throw out with my predictions.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was one of them. Oh fuck, I take it back. No, I don't.
If Madge mentions your name during a stream, you're fucked.
He mentioned my name like 3 times or something.
Yeah, 3-4 times in qualifying and in the race.
And then I was distracted and went into the wall.
No, too close. I'm not comfortable how they're driving side by side even before the safety car is coming in.
So Jaber can actually hear us, or didn't he respond to us?
I don't know, but if he... No, it's hyperactive
Jaber left.
P2.
Jaber left.
Okay, so he left. So I think, again, my top 3 would be the Toe, Splash and Jaber.
Really? Jaber? Oh.
Yeah, Jaber is doing well.
I'm actually gonna go for hyperactive actual P1, then I'm gonna go Quanail P2 because of the penalty, otherwise I would like switch them. And for last place, let's say SP Jaber because he doesn't have a penalty.
That's the good thing. Konali's gone. I forgot it was coming in this lap.
And away we go for another restart.
Konali got a very good start.
So let's see, everybody is spread out again, so I don't think there will be any carnage going into the turn 1.
No.
Should I call the casino guy again?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, so Cornale already pulling out at second. Aspie
Jaber penalty. That's
what was that you were saying?
Interesting.
What were you saying about him not getting a penalty?
There he goes, next to Splat.
Oh yeah,
no.
I said that.
I'm glad you did one driver and not a commentator. Less chance of me getting jinxed.
Yeah, I'm actually driving in Division 1. If there will be any space, I applied as a reserve for there.
Are you?
There's normally always spots for reserve, so...
Nice to meet you, I'm the Division 1 manager. Come on!
Essentially you're screwed.
No.
But back to the racing really quickly.
Yeah.
Sky Ripper and Big Z.
Hyperactive got a penalty, so he needs to do the job on track now. That's gonna make things interesting.
The back four are having
Splat is third, the Toe is fourth, and what are they gonna bring us?
Going side by side,
Sky Ripper.
Oh!
Oh!
Sky Ripper!
He's into the wall. That looked like he moved under braking. I won't lie. But
he is alive.
To me, it just looks like more work for me.
Yeah, it is.
It is. You're right. Yeah. We will speak about that later on.
At least you were looking at this, and now you know what happened.
I don't know.
So you don't have to review all the clips.
I don't know, I just clipped it. It was a strange angle. But Moza, he's pretty pressurizing the guy in P6. No, at least he was.
Yeah, but we had a safety car. Oh, and the Toe goes in front. Oh, whoa. Splash took it back.
Yeah, the Haas team needs to work together. I would actually keep the Toe behind Splats because Splats has a penalty. So I would just like work together and going side by side.
Well, they're fighting.
I would cut off the Ferrari, otherwise that's gonna. That became very close.
That was so close. Oh man.
So the Toe, the top guy's on soft, so that's pretty much finished. But one thing, the Toe doesn't have a penalty. That can be really interesting at the end.
Makes it more fun.
He's only 4 seconds behind Quinale, so if you can pick up the pace and stay within that gap, if Hyperactive and Quinale, he could still bag himself a race win now that he's got clean air.
Yeah, but only 5 or 6 laps to go?
Quinale has 6 second time penalty, so yes, the Toe can actually win. He just needs to try
it has 6?
Yeah, he had 6.
Or Moza got a penalty, so that makes it 6. The guy with the most penalties for now is also the boss with 12 seconds of penalty. So let's take a look. Yeah, actually that's really close.
Actually,
he only needs 7 tenths.
After going round Espieba, gets the move done nice and early.
If they finish now, the Toe would win.
Yeah, and the Haas guys are actually working together, just like I suggested.
Yeah, they are.
But the Toe, he needs to leave his teammate behind if he wants to win this race. He needs to pick the pace up. For now he's still in the chance, but like the Hyperactive is getting away.
Well, let me check the lap times.
Currently Hyperactive would win.
Yes.
Really? That's really gonna be close. Let's surprise ourselves.
The toe needs to pick up the pace and just drop splats. I understand that they want to win points, but the best way
he
to
can
do it,
better than this.
Yeah,
like if they want more points as a team, they need to get this win.
Yeah, look, he's not up shifting to 8th.
So our top 3, they're all on 5 laps old softs, and then we have spots on like 10 laps old mediums.
Talking about him, just got another 3 seconds penalty, making it 6. And
So,
splats, oh, he went off the track. Oh, ooh, he rejoined safely.
No, he's been spun by.
Contact with Moza. Oh,
I will not be a happy boy.
Oh.
So now, if Joe the Toe is listening, he has to go full throttle.
Send.
Full force.
Send it.
He has to go full force.
Cornell got another penalty. Oh, so he's pretty much out of the contention. He's only hyperactive in the toe now.
9-second penalty for Cornell the Don.
And we are going into the last 3 laps of this dramatic race at the end. In the between of the races, there was not a lot happening, but currently now it's not a lot happening either, but we can compare the lap times, which will declare our race winner.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on board with the toe for the time being.
Actually, Sky Raper, or Sky Ripa, has the fastest sector 2 and 3, and Mozart has the fastest sector 1 on this moment.
And for a fact, do you know how Hyperactive has 1 penalty already? He has 1 warning plus that, and the guy behind him, the toe, has only 1 warning, so they still, both of them can like get 1 warning plus, but then they need to be careful to not get another one.
Yeah, it looks like the toe started closing up the gap now.
Yeah, the exit was...
It's gonna be tricky, he's like 3 seconds behind, 3.3 now.
Yeah, but he needs to get only 0.3.
Yeah, true.
Gonna be interesting until the end.
Bigsy as well, sat in P7, can get himself a tasty promotion up to P4.
Yeah, because he didn't got a single penalty.
So far.
But like Big Z was racing at the lead. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, drive-through.
Yeah.
Drive-through. But still, P4 after the drive-through isn't bad. So he can be happy if he gets it.
I think everyone should be happy because they are all top 10 finishers.
Yeah, they even finished the race, which is pretty good. Looks like by the looks of it. So the toe, he still needs 0.3 tenths.
Bigsy got a slide on that.
It's gonna be close.
2 tenths, and
yeah,
how much RS has?
Very close.
Both of them has around 15%, so going into the last lap now.
Last lap is starting now.
He needs to get his skates on.
Joe the Toe has to push very hard.
Oh, Hyperactive got another warning, so he can only get 1 more.
And then he got a penalty, and Joe the Toe... Oh wait, Joe the Toe... Go on.
Only 1/10 away. But nobody can make a single mistake, just not even a little bit.
Just the Toe and Bixie, they are the only ones without penalties.
So I was wrong. I said that there will be one guy without it.
Yeah, you were wrong.
210.
But then again, you jinxed like 6 people.
Oh, it looks like it's not gonna be enough for the tow. So our race winner, by the looks of it, is Hyperactive.
Quinale crosses the line P1, they're down at P2 with time penalties. Down
And
at
the
P3 with
until
time
the-
penalties.
Let's see.
Hyperactive DJ wins it.
Second place. 2 fucking tenths.
Mossa
Wait,
P4.
let's take a look. Mossa,
Bigsy up to P4, lovely. Mossa
Mossa
P5.
P5.
Yeber P6, Asa P7, Splats unfortunately P8 after that unlucky incident. Sky Ripper coming around the last sector now, or approaching the
Joe the
last sector
Bomb,
now.
10th place.
Yeber, shut up. Yeber, don't know about. Yeber, be quiet. Shut up. Bad
That was
American.
not him.
No, Yeber's typing in the Twitch chat.
Oh, that's right.
Angry American noises.
Well, if he is right, he can do it.
And then approaching the line, last but not least, Sky Ripper.
So, grazie ragazzi for joining the Full Force Racing League round, what was it, 5?
I'm not done with this. We're not done with the streak yet. Driver of the day was Bigsy. Very good driver. I think Bigsy started towards the rear of the rear of the track. Yeah.
But he would be even higher if he would not get a drive-through, which was really unfortunate to get under the VSC.
Yeah. So, the rundown of round 5 after Imola has been finished. Hyperactive DJ P1 finished because of Quinale's time penalties. Only though, 2 tenths away from the tow, who did not get a single time penalty, one of only 2 drivers. Followed by Quinale the Don. Unfortunately, his pace was there, but he was 9 seconds off with time penalties. Finishes 3 seconds behind Quinale the Don, behind the tow. Bigsy then, the second driver, no penalties, only 1 of 2. Very, very good race. Unfortunate with the drive-through penalty, but he finishes P4. Mossar again, another good performance, puts him up to P5. Very well done. SPE Bar, resident Div 2 driver who normally does better. Finally does better for 1 week. Makes a change. Asa the Boss, P7. Splats of an unfortunate incident in the second chicane. Went off track and had an incident with Mossar. And finally, Sky Ripper brings up the rest of the field.
So,
And
the drivers of the day for you.
driver of the day, Bigsy.
Bigsy,
Yeah.
he is.
For me, it was actually the tow. I actually think he made it better because, but Bigsy was, like, both of them were really great because none of them got a penalty. So I actually think I'm gonna give it to BC as again, Bigsy as you two.
Yeah. And on that note, everyone, that is Div 3 done for this week, and that is round 5 done for the whole league. As such, we will be returning on Monday with Division 1, where myself and Maj will be racing. We'll be racing around Bahrain in round 6 of our championship this year. But until then, I've been Martin. My commentator is Maj.
Yes?
Yeah, saying goodbye. saying goodbye.
Joe! Bitch!
and then Joey the bot, who spun and, as always, joined the commentator box. So, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.